Hello everybody, good evening. I want to thank you very much for coming tonight, taking your time and being here to support what we're doing, myself and my team. It took a long road to get here, but we're here. I'll keep it short, tell you a little bit about myself. This is the first time being in business, I've been in the forefront. I'm usually the one in the back, doing the work in the back, and I like to push others forward. But with this one, I wanted to make sure that I was also included in promoting it. So audiofrica, been working on it for about 3 years now, but I would say that we've been working on it for about 15 years. We started the first African internet radio stations back in 2005. And a little story about that, when I was about 11 or 12 years old, I used to watch the news with my mom, and I always wondered why there was not any people that look like me on TV, you know, why I don't see myself. And I told myself maybe one day I want to create a platform that does that shows me that look like me, or at least let people embrace my culture, you know, from Africans to the Caribbean to African diaspora as well. So we created African Radio Online, and we went to about 56 countries. We have over 20 million listeners. We created each station for each country, and that brought us here. So the idea was taking internet radio and bringing it on your phone, because not everybody has a cell phone. So that made sense. But it wasn't only about doing that. It was about what can we do, what can we provide our people when it comes to the music, when it comes to bringing radio stations from all over the world. And more importantly, one of my things was working with artists for about 15 years now is they go to the studio, they buy their beats, put the music out, and all they get is probably either shares or likes. There's no money. So I wanted to also include that, include a platform that an artist can upload their music, sell their music, and make money. Because those artists have families. And sometimes people may say, wow, you're just singing, where you making no money? And you know, for me, I heard that. You know, you're always doing businesses. And for me, yes, we all like a 9-to-5 job. Of course, we want that security. But I believe I was put in this world to create, develop businesses, and use those businesses to help people's lives. And that's where we are today. So, audiofrica is one of its kind. I'm sure there's been a few that started. But with audiofrica, it's all about what we can do to enhance our music and our culture, and also bridge the gap between the Africans, the Caribbeans, Afro-Latinas, and African Americans as well, as we're all one people also. So we've been working on it for about 3 years. It started from an idea, went on paper, and then we're finally here. And it'll be available in the Play Store and Apple Store as well. We also have a website also that you can go to. So it combines your iPhone, your Android, and your website. And this is why we're here, is to show you what we have developed, to tell you that this is something that is beneficial to not only you as a listener, but also as artists that's doing their thing in music as well. So we thank you for being here. Before I go, I want to touch on one thing that we care about, and that's giving back. Back in 1986, I was given the opportunity to come to this country. My mother brought me here when I was 9 years old. Been there for about 30 years. So the reason why I like giving back is because I was given an opportunity to be here. So if I was given that opportunity, why not help somebody else? Why be selfish? A lot of us need to understand that. You were given an opportunity to come to this country, or if your parents were here before you and they had you here, they came from somewhere else. So we need to give back. We need to support. And sometimes we get so selfish and we forget that there are others out there who also need that rope, that helping hand to come up. And we need to do more of that. So for artists who are back home, who are struggling, who need that, myself and the company and our audiofrica care team will be going out to these artists, these struggling artists who are doing their music but not making money, and helping them to enhance themselves, their families, through the audiofrica platform financially. So we thank you very much for being here. We definitely appreciate you. I see some familiar faces. Those people who have seen me grow up, and those people who have seen me now. And I want to thank all of you. I appreciate all of you supporting me, coming out here tonight, as this wasn't created for me, it was created for us. And I look forward for this being something spectacular so we can give back to our community and give back to those who have given back to us and has helped us and support us throughout this venture. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Hafiz. Thank you. I tell you, they respect me so. I told him, I said, Hassan, don't go talk too much over there.